walking into a gas station to buy gum and unknowingly walking out with a product more addictive than morphine. You might think that sounds like a movie plot, but as a licensed pharmacist, I'm here to tell you it's real and it's happening right now in US. Hey everyone, back to my channel, RX Indian Pharmacist. And I am Mayank, a licensed pharmacist from RX Indian Pharmacist channel, your go-to guide for pharmacy knowledge. We're diving into a story that's quietly become a public health emergency. The FDA just issued a major warning about a substance, hydroxymitragynine or 7-OH, a synthetic level opioid compound that's being sold legally at gas stations, corner stores, vape shops, and even online. These aren't pharmacy-grade opioids. They are unregulated, kratom-derived products marketed as energy boosters or pain relievers or even natural highs. So why is this so dangerous now? And why is FDA suddenly felt concerned about these products? We're going to break it down from a pharmacist point of view in this video. So watch till end. Now let's understand what is 7-OH products. 7-hydroxymitragynine is a chemical compound derived from Kratom plant, a tropical tree native to Southeast Asia. Now, Kratom leaves in their natural forms contain several including mitragynine, the most abundant, but 7-OH. It's a secondary compound only found in small amounts in raw kratom. The issue: when extracted and concentrated, especially in labs or factories, 7-OH becomes incredibly potent. In fact, the study shows it may bind more strongly to opioid receptors than morphine, meaning it can potentially cause issues like sedation, euphoria, respiratory depressions, and it can even cause physical dependence. And there are withdrawal symptoms which are also observed in few of the patients. Trust me, this is not a mild herbal supplement anymore. Where are people getting this from? Here is the shocking part. You can buy 7-OH products almost from everywhere in US without even needing a prescription from your doctor. Some popular names includes OPMS Gold. This comes in liquid shots and capsules. MIT 45, Extreme Strength Shots, K Shots, Trainwreck, Kratom Powder. This comes in powder form. Feel Free Tonics, Kratom Chill, Crate, Blissful Botanicals, and even in form of vapes and pens labeled as Kratom Extract. These are sold at gas stations, head shops, online, and sometimes even in wellness stores next to CBD and vitamins. These products comes with no dosage information, no instructions, no medical oversight, no long-term safety data. This is even more concerning. FDA and DEA involvement. So what's government doing now? Just this week, the FDA issued an official recommendation to classify 7-OH under the Controlled Substances Act. So what does this mean? This means 7-OH could eventually be classified like phenyl, heroin, oxycodone, and making it illegal to sell or possess without authorization from FDA. FDA have also warned 7 companies selling 7-OH illegally, released public health educational materials. They have alerted healthcare providers to report cases of misuse, overdose, or interactions. They have clarified that they are not targeting natural kratom leaves, only highly concentrated 7 formulations. The final authority now rests with DEA, which is reviewing this recommendation. It involves public input, scientific reviews, and may take months or even longer to make a decision on it. As a pharmacist, here is what worries me most. Now, let me speak directly as someone who's spent years in counseling patients. I've dispensed opioids in controlled environments. I have worked with people recovering from addictions. I've seen what happens when unregulated substances flood the market. What's terrifying about 7-OH is the most consumers have no idea that or knew it's an opioid. They just think that they are buying a legal energy shot or natural stress reliever from the gas station or nearby shop. And because it's sold legally, it creates a false sense of safety. But the body doesn't care if the opioid came from a prescription or from a gas station. It reacts the same way that a conventional opioid product does to the body. It could cause addiction, overdose, and withdrawal symptoms of risk. And there are no warning labels, no dosing limits, no pharmacist is checking for the interactions. So, what are the real world consequences? Let me make you understand by an example. A young adult came into pharmacy last year, not for a prescription, but to ask about cold sweats, nausea, severe anxiety. Turns out he had been drinking Kratom Shots daily from a local gas station. He thought that those were natural and extremely safe to use. So I realized that the boy was going through opioid withdrawal symptoms and he didn't even knew about it. This is happening more often, but it's not being tracked properly because these products aren't technically classified as drugs yet. So what we can do as a viewer here is you can protect yourself and others. Read labels. If it says Kratom extract 7OH or Mangda liquid or anything too good to be true, be skeptical about it. Avoid gas station herbal products that promise energy or euphoria. Report adverse reaction. FDA, they have a MedVetch form that you could fill and submit it to the portal. Talk to your pharmacist or doctor before using any such supplements, especially one that affects mood, energy, or relieves pain. The bigger picture. We're living in a time where the lines between supplements and drugs and street substances are blurring. The last opioid crisis cost hundreds of thousands of lives. We now have tools like Narcan, tighter prescription rules, and more awareness. But this new wave, it's happening quietly and it's being marketed as natural, legal, and be safe. We cannot afford to ignore it. Let me leave you with this. Just because something is sold legally doesn't mean it's medically safe. If this video helped you understand, please like it so more people see this message. Share it with your friends and family to help them keep safe who use Kratom or energy shots, especially if they shop it from vape stores, gas stations, or online. Comment below if you have seen these products near you or if you have used them and want to share your story. Subscribe to my channel for more pharmacy-backed knowledge about pharmaceutical products like this. Until then, stay safe, take care of yourself. Bye for now.